The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, Amy Lincoln!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect.
Two sides are about to battle with a title opportunity on the line. The man is going to war.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
Becky Lynch has been trying to claw her way to the championship since she came back to Raw, and this could be the last step on her way.
The captain and Bayley's team is going to do anything to stop her.
You can hear the tanks rumbling because it's almost time for war. War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games. Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
Oh. Look at this. Hammerlock suplex. She propels her over to the other ring.
Uh-oh. Arm drag provides an escape. Ouch.
Caught her. Back and forth from these competitors.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Arm side kick.
Boom.
Way to steer clear.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Saw that one coming. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
And now having to deal with that weapon was like going up against two competitors at one. Perched on the shoulders.
She's got a weapon in hand, and the numbers advantage just got even more dangerous.
She saw it coming.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult when she comes in to join the fray. Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Michinoku driver. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Kick to the gut. Hammerlock applied. Suplex.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Tough position to be caught in here. And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Oh, kick connects.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stops. Door swings open, and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help. Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings. Running knee lift. Ooh!
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now. Nice Japanese arm drag. Up into the torture rack. What an exclamation mark right there.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Big knee to the midsection.
Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh. Queen changes the direction of that one. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Ooh, she responds with a counter.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. Big knee to the midsection.
Hits the drop kick.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Could be thinking about the end.
For back kick. Is Bayley closing this out?
Oh!
Neck breaker. Here.
A counter answered by another counter.
It's about to end.
Belly. Bayley has bad intentions for Becky. Bayley looking to end this. This might do it.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
One wicked attack after another. Bayley looking to end this one. This might do it if it connects. Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games.
Ooh, man.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Knee right to the face.
Denied with an elbow. Oh, sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
And the attacks up there.
Forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
smartest of ideas.
Sky high. Oh! Bayley's fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
Perched on the shoulders.
That's got to end it this time around.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. That has got to be the one.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Arm wringer applied. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
There was a Hail Mary of the dive hit.
The man set it up and Lynch.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win. The manhandle slam. Dakota can't come back from that.
And Bayley gets cut right off.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
She lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey.
Up on their shoulders, electric chair. Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Better make your way into the bedroom quickly. Your team needs you.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
Numbers will be even, but she's looking for a companion to tilt the scales.
Pushes off to create some room. She's nasty chop delivered by Shawn. Followed by natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
From the top, here comes Bayley. Good gravy from the peak.
Leg down to the mat.
Well, bridging. Man, that's
All the way across, it's locked in.
desperately trying to find a way out, and she does.
Comes down across the hand with the axe handle. And we have seen her take so much damage up in that area, it's getting scary for her.
And look, if she wants to continue, it's going to be at her own peril.
And we just saw some serious offense.
Oh, man.
Monkey flip! Nasty kick.
Perched on the shoulders.
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her.
Here are your winners, Amy Lincoln, Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai.
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman.
Bayley and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi?
Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm going to be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announced War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with his so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Bayley's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Becky Lynch?
That's Becky's music. But where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Becky Lynch from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who thought they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Setting up for something here. Floor.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Looking bad for her here. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Boom.
Becky moves out of the way.
Oh, and a knee to the face. Moonsault! Moonsault!
No.
Oh, what a counter. Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in.
Ooh. Wow, springboard attack.
Oh, what a right hand! Looking for the victory! There's two! An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world. Come home.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd...
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I...
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were,
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical world.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me...
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and it worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take...
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion?
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Well-placed kick.
She avoids the contact.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Oof.
And Rhea with reason to question her confidence after that attack.
Looking for the Hurricanrana.
Oh, maybe not. This is not going to end well.
Just one step ahead.
Kinshasa! Man, Morgan is in deep peril here.
What a barrage.
She's going for it. Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
With the reversal. Drop kick.
Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker. And Liv perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
This deep into a fatal four-way match, it's a wonder they're not more banged up. But the grueling nature of this match is definitely getting to them now, gentlemen.
Roundhouse kick. Good night.
Utilizing a little penchak salap. Buffet strikes.
Oh, perfect kick. Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Here's the cover for the win. The pin's broken up. I can't believe it. She says, no thanks. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Down across the knee. That won't just separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Shoulder mounted punch. Cover. Two. Almost ended it there.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Kinshasa. Forget it. She's counting sheep.
Is it enough? The cover. Now Asuka.
Kinshasa.
Unloading their best shot once more.
That's gotta be it.
That could have been it right there. Rhea was just a step behind there.
Savage knee to the face.
Placing them into the corner. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Showing off their submission skills with an octopus strike.
No! What impact!
Right in the kisser. Round and around we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
She adjusts it and reverses it. Oh my gosh! Terminating knee smash.
Watch the educated hands and feet.
Blackout.
Tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven. Elbow throw, saying not today.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
She still fights out in one.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure. Oh my gosh, what impact.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. She's starting to look concerned.
A vicious attack by Rip.
That should do it right there. Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley!
What a finale to this intense fatal four-way match.
All four.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca.
Oh, it's...
You really want to do this here?
fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely.
What exactly is that?
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about war games. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a full...
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Moonsault! Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, Shotzi finding herself on the wrong end of every exchange.
Being carried around with ease.
Big slam. No way.
Somersault plancha to the floor. It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Superman punch.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
Nothing Shotzi can do now.
Cover.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be in.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That's...
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit.
No, well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to
What do you have in mind?
You're confident.
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go to, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable, Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
I loved wrestling in Mexico, especially for this promotion called Lucha Magica. Sometimes they do shows in the middle of a town square. You're gonna love it. Except for when I beat you. That part'll suck. But the rest will be awesome.
This is gonna be so tough on your ego. Mexico sound good to you?
Alert the crew to get their passports, Troy. We're taking it international.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting...
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show. The interaction...
Bianca got very comfortable.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at her...
Which raises the question. Where to next on this?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so...
Sure. If you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once...
Here is your winner, Amy Lincoln.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even...
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamp.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were...
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's gonna be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But
What's that?
with everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kinda seems like it should be no DQ.
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, Amy Lincoln. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top. It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
Belair able to adapt.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over.
Taking it outside the ring now.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Held in a perilous position.
Slam down. Huge boot.
Moonsault!
Man, did you see the height on that? Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Caught in a bad position here. Delivers the cross body.
Oh, what a right hand! Kinshasa! Oh, man! The title's in jeopardy here!
I think the paradigm has shifted.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000 seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed along in a winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Bayley doing here?
Bayley was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Bayley's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Bayley?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Bayley approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.